Hello guys, my name is JP. Welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. I know there wasn't very many episodes the past week or so. If you want inside information on how I operate and my schedule and everything, follow me on Twitter. It's twitter.com/jplpgames. And from now on, look for my my weekly update little episode deal. Should be on Sundays. So if you don't know what's going on, if you want to know what my schedule is for the week, what's coming out, look for it. It should have come out yesterday when you see this. Let's go ahead and get started. I have an XJP file, which is experimental JP, and I want to show you some stuff I worked on my own time, and then on the stream, if you missed it, on Friday, this past Friday. We will not pass go, and we will go directly to jail. Should be here. Alright, here we are. I'm going to load this sucker up. It is a seaplane, a working seaplane. I will show you. Here we go. Right now, I saw this design myself somewhere else. I don't remember where. It might have been on the Kerbal Space Program subreddit. It might have been on Kerbal Spaceport, like one of the ones somebody made and was letting people download. It's one of the two. But let's load it up and I can show you it works really well. You'll see. So let's get going. Save it up first just in case. Launch, yeah. Let's go. Alrighty, here we are on the runway. It is down. As you can see, the as long as you put struts, this landing gear C skid setup is actually very stable. So let's go ahead and give it a little bit of thrust before I hit the SAS. Also have to be careful with it because it takes off at a fairly low speed, but if you go too fast, it kind of freaks out on the runway. There you go. Right there's fine. We're just going to go up and we're just going to try to land right here. We're not going to go very far. So I also want to show you that it can also take off from the water, which is a new development for me because when I was testing this design out on my own time, both at work and just on my own trying this a few times in my other save file, I could never get it to take off from the water. The front would be too heavy, and no matter how hard I pulled up or how much thrust I had, it would never get off the water. But for some reason this version works perfect. The only thing I've changed at all was I only use structural fuselage up in the front with all the fuel in the back. Fuel and weight in the back, the front is just empty space, the canards, and a single landing gear. So unfortunately the landing is very long and slow because, well, it needs to be. If you hit the water too fast or too hard, you're obviously going to explode. So we'll just give this a few seconds and I will kind of cut you back in when when we're getting close. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. We're closing in on the 0. Here we go. I never realized you can see things under there. It kind of looks like a impact crater underwater there. Anyways, we are coming in for a landing. Nice and easy. Coming down at about 5 meters per second, maybe. 5, maybe 5.5. So here we go. Should work perfect. No problem. This has always worried me about this design though. On the back one, on this particular version of it, the back sinks quite a bit. Like, we're pretty much down on the water with this one. So anyways, I will speed this thing back up. Full throttle. And we should take off pretty easily now. Assuming assuming there's no problems. There we go. We're up. Just like that. It's the craziest thing. I don't know why I could never do this before. But now that I've done it, it seems so easy. So we'll bring it back down one more time to show you it's not a fluke, that it can be repeated, such as with all good scientific method. You have to be able to repeat the results, although I suppose this isn't really science. Well, it's kind of a science. Aerodynamics and hydrodynamics can, I guess they count. Yeah, it's science, but I don't know about a video game. Come on now. Get down there. There we go. Anyways, after this I also want to show you another thing I've been working on. That's, it's a little derpy, but you'll see what it is. So we'll land this thing, and then we'll get back over to the VAB, and I'm not going to load it up in the VAB. I'm just going to skip straight to runway. So you'll see. Another perfect landing. See, no problem. And once, I don't know why I always hit the brakes, it just seems right. Not like they do anything in the water. Once we hit point 3, I can go back and load the thing up, and I will see you there. So I will be right back once more. Alright guys, I am back. We are on the runway. I've already loaded up. You can't see it from way up here, hopefully. Let's zoom in dramatically. I have no music for this, but you'll get the idea. What could it be? What could it be? We've got mail. What could it be? Here it is. What have I made? You'll see. This is so... And we're rolling away. He's gone. Ludzor Kerman is having the time of his life. Of course, it's very hard to control this, since obviously it's only using SAS as a form of control, and not a very effective one at that. I kind of have to keep constantly stopping and tapping the wrong direction. I have to tap right to get it to turn left, and even then it only sometimes works. Come on, turn the other way. Oh, damn it. I guess we're going to the Space Center then. Not really where I wanted to go. Oh, now it turns. Great. Anyways, these are the kind of things I've been working on. Unconventional methods of travel in Kerbal Space Program. Like that, the seaplane design, you can actually take it and kind of make it a, like if you take the exact same design, come on, come on. What is it caught on? It's like it's hitting something. What the hell is going on here? That was weird. If you take the exact same seaplane design and pretty much remove the wings and make it mostly structural, you can make a fairly nicely working boat, a very high-speed boat. Like you saw how fast a plane goes, a boat can easily do that speed too then. So that's probably what I'll work on next, really. I want to make a working boat so I can explore the seas of Kerbal Space Program. I don't know if you can see this off in the distance here. It ends up, let me try to see if I can try to get to it. See if I can steer this stupid thing over there. Seems to turn better without the SAS on, which I suppose makes sense. The SAS wants to cancel my movements, even though it doesn't work like that anymore. It still kind of works like that, but like at an instant instead of just staying that way. I don't know why I'm turning the camera as if it's going to help it turn. I want to see if I can get out to that thing so I can show you what it is, because I found it on the stream. It's been there forever apparently, and I've never noticed it. So I'm going to try to work my way over there. It'll be a little while. And I'll bring you back if I get close to it. If not, my other goal is just to head for the water. And I can show you how this thing works on water too. So again, I will be right back. Yeah, I kind of missed the mark there by quite a bit. I couldn't get this thing to turn for the life of me. It's been going in the same direction for quite a while. But we'll take a rover out there later on, and we'll get it. Even if we have to go for a future episode, we'll get a look at it. Probably next episode, I want to say. So I'm still finding terrestrial things to do, things on the ground and such. Mostly while I'm waiting for that update still. I don't really want to do a whole lot in space until I'm able to play again without mods, kind of like I am now. This is all straight, just regular Kerbal Space Program too. I have the laser system, and oh, holy crap! I have the laser system and why is this thing stuck now all of a sudden? I have the laser system and the hyperspace installed, but I've purposely tried not to use them. Okay, something's wrong with this thing. It still has power, so that's not it. It's like I'm stuck in between the textures. There we go. Oh, it's like there's something there. It's that I keep falling into. It's like a hole. It's crazy. I definitely can't go around. This thing is impossible to steer. Let's see if I can't turn this thing a little. It might be enough to do it. Yeah, okay. I don't know what the hell that was. I guess it's just some kind of terrain clipping. So weird. Don't get me wrong, I love Kerbal Space Program, but sometimes the Unity engine is a little derpy. Oh, that's hardly their fault. Why don't you just go straight to the water? Go. It's trying to turn to the right on me all of a sudden. Like it was going this angle the whole time, and now it wants to go the other way. And that's not even the way I'm telling it to go. I think if I use... No, that's making it worse. Well, we'll get to the water eventually, because stupid thing wants to turn on me all of a sudden. I honestly wouldn't have any idea how to control this thing to begin with. I mean, I tried doing the, well, actually, let me try something here. If I disable this one, and only turn this one, will I automatically be going more to this side? Kind of like how a tank works. They just, when they want to turn, one side just turns faster than the other. Doesn't seem to be working. Yeah, it had minimal effect, if at all. But we're almost to the water, so I guess it's fine. As long as it doesn't turn any more right. Which I think it is. No, it's fine. Just kind of an optical illusion at the on the slope. Yeah, I like being able to roll around like this. It seems like such a weird rover design. It's just it's really impossible to control this stupid thing. Like this. It's doing it. It's turning, and I have no way to control it. I don't know what influences the turns. I don't know why it's turning. It just turns on its own all of a sudden out of nowhere. So I can go backwards. Just going forwards again. So I know I can kind of wiggle it while I'm starting up and stopping. It's not really effective. It's like 1 degree at a time turn at most. Which, if you're trying to drive, is ridiculously bad. This thing is kind of wanting to go uphill. I wonder if it's the SAS trying to make it go up. Like it's trying to level it out, so it's trying to raise up this side, or raise up the other side. Clearly, Kerbal Space Program was not made for this, because there's not really a practical way of getting this done. Like, my only thing I could think of doing is adding an SAS at each end of this guy too, so that when I do make these little turns, I have more force to put into the turns. We're just about at the water. Finally. Freaking hour later, pretty much. 40 minutes later. This took 40 minutes to make this episode. This is stupid. It's like a 20-minute long episode. It took 40 minutes to make. I have editing policy now of editing the videos. Level it out, and we're off. It goes pretty much as fast on water as it does on land. That's about how fast I was going. It's just a big water wheel. I mean, it works. It's kind of derpy. We could probably go over there. I can actually turn a little bit better on water than I can on the land, because there's like zero friction, really. But anyways, that'll do it for this episode. I just wanted to show you stuff I've been working on. Next time we will go visit that little thing I found over there. Bob Kerman's already over there, so he's kind of like a waypoint marker. I know it's over there because Bob Kerman is still just standing there from when he was in one of these and he crashed. Well, it didn't crash, but it got in the water and I made him swim out. It ends up they can swim really well, the Kerbals. So, new development. Anyways, that'll do it for today's episode. My name is JP. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time with more Kerbal Space Program.